I'm Rick Hopwood. I'm on the board of directors at Colonial Country Club. We wanted somebody that was large enough and had the expertise to handle such a complicated job. This is a 60, 70-year-old building.
Hello, my name is Bill Ward. I'm the facilities director with Colonial Country Club. They were able to execute the job on time, in budget, in fact, a little bit early.
Crawford Services senior management, engineers, project management, and Colonial Facilities Manager Bill Ward met together weekly to establish a work schedule and communication plan that would provide the least amount of disruption to the membership.
They were neat. They were hardly visible to the normal member that's walking around. You might see a forklift or something with a bunch of metal on it, but for the most part, the members didn't even know they were here.
The goal of Colonial Country Club and Crawford Services was to provide an energy-efficient, environmentally friendly HVAC system that could be operated and maintained through state-of-the-art technology and web-enabled computerized controls designed for optimal value for the membership. The club also tasked Crawford Services to upgrade the aging ductwork, piping, electrical, steam, and fire suppression systems of the club to ensure long-term viability for the new HVAC system. We are pleased to report that Colonial Country Club and Crawford Services delivered a world-class product on all of these objectives.
Every time there was a problem come up, they would put their heads together and come up with a good solution. And they did all of this and did it in 2 weeks less time than they were budgeted, and we had no change orders.
The project involved the removal of 230 tons of air conditioning equipment through limited access spaces, which required demolition into smaller pieces, and even several roof penetrations to remove the old units by a crane and then replace with 11 new HVAC units that are much more energy efficient and use environmentally friendly refrigerant. Additional scope of work items involved replacing 2,600 linear feet of chill water, steam and hot water piping, upgrading the electrical systems and panels to code, and adding a state-of-the-art control system to efficiently operate the new system. Crawford also designed and implemented a kitchen exhaust air modification and outside makeup air solution for the club's kitchen operations. A new indoor comfort system with a 13.8 EER energy rating uses less energy to cool the facility with internal controls to deliver the correct amount of outside air and dehumidification to keep the membership comfortable whether there is one person or 400 people in a room. The new design has 11 air handlers and 10 individual room controls through VAV boxes and variable speed volume controls. Let's take a closer look at the new areas. Crawford designed a system for the pantry area that serves the basement and lower level of the club. The new space-saving design allowed the club to maximize the storage areas in a more efficient and orderly manner. All of the equipment and controls are labeled, so Colonial maintenance personnel can easily recognize and understand the system components. Crawford designed the attic systems that allowed for the attics to maximize its functional use by creating safe walkways with the duct design versus crawling over ductwork in the previous design, and creating a strong, rigid duct design built to last for decades.
The things that impressed me about Crawford Services was the attention to detail and the small extra things that they did. They decided to make a flanged ductwork, which is more sturdy because all of this equipment is in the attic.
Much of the original piping was removed, along with asbestos insulation abatement, and replaced with externally insulated Schedule 40 and 80 piping that will last for many years. Crawford also took the opportunity to add isolation valves in the HVAC chill water piping system to allow Colonial to perform regular maintenance and future repairs on small, individual areas without disrupting large areas of the club during critical maintenance periods. Vibration isolators and duct flex connectors were all installed to dramatically reduce mechanical noise so that your system is designed to keep you comfortable without ever hearing the unit run or air noise from the supply vents. Variable speed frequency drives will determine the motor and fan speed needed to deliver the proper amount of airflow to satisfy the temperature requirement of the club, while also maintaining the right amount of humidity to achieve maximum comfort for the membership. These computerized drive systems, along with the state-of-the-art thermostat controls, act as the brains of the operation that allow the air conditioning and heating system to maintain between 45 to 55% relative humidity, while achieving the desired temperatures in a room, whether you have one person or 400 people in a room for a club function. Maintaining proper humidity levels is vital for preserving the heritage and priceless club artifacts and furnishings. So let's take you behind the scenes and take a closer look at the command center that controls the indoor comfort of Colonial Country Club today. The operation is a web-based design and houses on a personal computer or handheld phone device so that the control operation is portable and Colonial personnel can make real-time changes or be alerted of desired situational corrections. Data is stored so technicians and professionals can accurately monitor situational changes and quickly diagnose corrections when needed. Think of it as your personalized energy management system for the club that reduces energy consumption and improves maintenance functionality.
As we finished this project, it became apparent that Crawford was a team player, became a valuable asset for Colonial and its new HVAC renovation. Going forward, in the future, I would suggest that Crawford be given the opportunity to perform a project like this.
Thank you for taking the tour today of the Colonial Country Club HVAC project. And we hope when needs arise in your home or your business, you'll call Crawford Services. Because at Crawford Services, we're large enough to handle all of your indoor comfort needs, yet small enough to know you personally.
Crawford Services provides residential and commercial customers with white glove air conditioning, heating, plumbing, and electrical services. We offer 24/7 emergency services for the Fort Worth and Dallas area. Call us or visit us on the web today.